The Principality of Monaco, which is the world's second smallest state, has a very limited military capability, and would depend entirely upon its larger neighbour, France, for defence in the face of an aggressive world power. Altogether there are 255 soldiers serving in Monaco's military, making its military the third smallest in the world. Department of the Interior. The Minister of the Department of the Interior is appointed by the Prince for one 5-year term, and is mainly responsible for both policing and military activity within Monaco. Ministers of Department of the Interior: Philippe Delande, Paul Masseron. Border Patrol and patrol boats. Some military roles are assigned to the civil police, such as Border Patrol and Border Defense, which are the responsibility of a special police unit officially named the Maritime and Heliport Police Division, and which operates on land and sea using patrol boats and high-speed surveillance boats. Patrol boats, which currently number 4, are also operated by both the Corps des Sapeurs-Pompiers and the Compagnie des Carabiniers du Prince. Military and civil defense. 2 full-time militarized armed forces exist under the control of the Department of the Interior. One is the Corps des Sapeurs-Pompiers de Monaco, and the other is the Compagnie des Carabiniers du Prince. Both units are key to the ORMOS Red Plan, which makes provision for the evacuation of Monaco in case of natural disaster or civil emergency. Corps des Sapeurs-Pompiers. Describing itself as a military force, the Corps consists of 10 officers, 26 non-commissioned officers and 99 other ranks, for a total force of 135 military personnel providing fire, hazardous materials, rescue, and emergency medical services. The officers' ranks are Colonel, Lieutenant Colonel, Commandant, Captain, Lieutenant, and Sub-Lieutenant. There are a further 9 ranks of non-commissioned officers and enlisted personnel. Officers generally have served in the French military's fire service. Based at 2 barracks, the Corps is equipped with fire engines, rescue vehicles, and a range of specialist vehicles, including a fireboat and seal-tracked vehicles for entering Monaco's railway tunnels during an emergency. Beyond firefighting duties, the Corps has an extensive civil defense brief. Its personnel are trained in the use of firearms, and the Corps has a central armory. Personnel are also trained to handle chemical incidents, and have specialist chemical incident vehicles and equipment. They are also equipped with ambulances, and personnel have paramedic training. Compagnie des Carabiniers du Prince. Of a similar size to the Corps des Sapeurs-Pompiers, the Compagnie des Carabiniers du Prince has a total force of 116, consisting of 3 officers, 15 non-commissioned officers and 98 enlisted men. The officers have usually trained and served with the French military. Its primary duty is the defense of the prince and the prince's palace in the Monaco-ville quartier of Monaco. By extension, it also has a role in guarding members of the judiciary, who administer justice in the name of the prince. There are a number of specialist units within the Compagnie des Carabiniers du Prince, which include a motorcycle section, a bodyguard and protection unit, a diving unit with military, rescue and scientific capabilities, a military first aid unit that provides first aid and ambulance cover at public and sporting events, and a military band, which includes state trumpeters, a brass ensemble and a small orchestra, as well as serving as a marching band for ceremonial purposes. The ceremonial changing of the guard at 11:55 a.m. each day attracts large numbers of tourists. The ceremony is more than just tourist spectacle, as this small military force is the front line of defense of the Monegasque royal family. Rank and insignia. The rank structure of the armed forces of Monaco is based largely upon the rank structure of the French army. Enlisted soldiers and non-commissioned officers rise through a series of 9 ranks. Carabinier d'Exume class. Carabinier Premier Class, Brigadier, Maréchal de Logis, Maréchal de Logis Chef, Maréchal de Logis Major, Adjutant, Adjutant Chef. Commissioned officers rise through a series of 6 ranks, namely, Sub-Lieutenant, Lieutenant, Captain, Commandant, Lieutenant Colonel, Colonel. As can be seen, in the French Monegasque system the title Commandant replaces the title Major as used in the British Commonwealth American system. Also, there is no rank higher than Colonel in either branch of the Monegasque military. Equipment. Firearms of the military of Monaco.